You make money, you save a little, but somehow, you still feel broke. Ever wonder why? It's not just inflation or bad spending habits. There's a hidden system keeping you trapped. Even people earning six figures often feel poor. Let me explain what's really happening. Number 1. The lifestyle inflation trap. The more you earn, the more you spend. Why it happens. It's natural to want to enjoy life when you earn more money. But what often happens is that instead of saving or investing the extra income, we increase our spending. This is known as lifestyle inflation, and it's one of the biggest reasons people feel broke, no matter how much they earn. Think about it. You get a raise, and suddenly you feel justified in upgrading your apartment, buying a new car, or taking a luxurious vacation. At first, it feels great, but over time, these new expenses become your new normal, and soon enough, you're back to feeling like you don't have enough. Examples. Someone earning $50,000 a year might live comfortably in a modest apartment and drive a used car. But when they start making $100,000, they move to a high-end apartment, lease a luxury car, and dine at expensive restaurants more often. Despite doubling their income, they still live paycheck to paycheck because their expenses have risen at the same rate. And it's not just everyday people who fall into this trap. Celebrities, lottery winners, and professional athletes who make millions often go bankrupt because they increase their expenses instead of securing their wealth. How the rich avoid it. The wealthy understand that true financial security doesn't come from higher salaries. It comes from owning assets. Instead of spending more on liabilities, things that cost money, they invest in assets, things that generate money. They follow a simple rule. Don't upgrade your lifestyle until your passive income can cover it. This means they focus on building investments, stocks, real estate, businesses, before they increase their spending. Number 2. Why the middle class is disappearing. The hidden costs, keeping you stuck. Why it feels harder to build wealth today. Well, many people believe that if they just worked harder, saved more, and managed their money wisely, they'd eventually build wealth. But the truth is, the financial landscape has changed dramatically. In the 1980s, a middle-class salary could afford a home, raise a family, and save for retirement. Today, wages have barely doubled, but the cost of living has skyrocketed. Housing prices have increased 5 to 10 times. Healthcare costs have exploded. College tuition has become unaffordable for many. The average American now needs $3.4 million to retire comfortably, up from just $1 million in 2000. Shocking data. In 1970, 61% of Americans were middle class. Today, that number is only 50%. The median home price in 1980 was $47,200. Today, it's $431,000. Nearly 40% of young adults still live with their parents because they can't afford rent or home ownership. The financial system makes it harder for the average person to get ahead. While the middle class is struggling to save, the wealthy are buying up assets and increasing their wealth exponentially. How to escape it. If you want to build wealth, you can't just rely on earning and saving. You need to start investing and owning. The middle class focuses on earning and saving, and the wealthy focus on investing and ownership. Instead of just putting money in a savings account, the wealthy put their money into stocks that made them earn money passively through dividends and market growth. Secondly, in real estate by owning rental properties that generate income. Lastly, businesses which help them in creating multiple streams of income. If you're not investing, you're falling behind because inflation is eating away at your money's value. Number 3, psychological money habits. Your brain is tricking you. Why you feel poor. Even if you're earning more. Feeling broke isn't just about the numbers in your bank account, it's also about your perception of wealth. Your brain plays tricks on you, making you feel like you never have enough. Here's why. Hedonic adaptation. No matter how much you improve your financial situation, you quickly get used to it. You once dreamed of making $75,000 a year, but now that you're earning it, it doesn't feel like enough. As soon as you get a financial upgrade, it stops feeling special, and you start chasing the next level. Social comparison. It's human nature to compare ourselves to others, but social media amplifies this like never before. Every day, we see influencers flaunting luxury cars, designer outfits, and exotic vacations, making us feel like we're falling behind, even if we're doing well financially. The truth? Many of these people rent their luxury lifestyles for content. Yet, the constant exposure tricks our brains into thinking we need more to be successful. This leads to unnecessary spending, financial stress, and a never-ending chase for wealth that may not bring real happiness. Marketing tricks. Companies manipulate you into spending more. Ads convince you that you need the latest gadgets, designer brands, and affordable luxury to be happy. Subscription services make small charges that add up over time, draining your budget. Crazy facts. Studies show that even millionaires don't feel rich. 80% say they need double their net worth to feel wealthy. People today feel more financial stress than during the 2008 recession, despite higher salaries. How to fix it? To break free from this cycle, you need to shift your mindset. Stop spending for status. Start spending for freedom. Set clear financial goals. For example, I invest 50% of every raise. Cut unnecessary expenses and focus on what truly improves your life. Number 4. How rich people avoid this trap: the wealth formula. Most people spend their entire lives working for money, but the wealthy make money work for them. Instead of just saving for security, they focus on investing in income-generating assets that grow over time. They buy stocks, real estate, and businesses that produce passive income, allowing their wealth to expand without relying solely on a paycheck. Rather than spending their earnings on short-term comforts, they reinvest profits to multiply their money. This mindset shift is what separates financial struggle from long-term financial freedom. Here's the shocking data that prove it. 80% of millionaires are self-made, meaning they weren't born into wealth, but built it through smart financial decisions. Meanwhile, the top 1% own over 50% of all stocks, while the bottom 50% own just 0.6%. This gap shows that wealth isn't just about how much you earn, but how you use your money. To stop feeling broke, start thinking like the wealthy. Invest, own, and let money work for you. The formula to break free. If you want to escape feeling broke, you need to follow the wealth formula. Earn, invest, and repeat. First, earn money, but don't just save it. Saving alone won't build wealth because inflation eats away at your money's value over time. Instead, focus on increasing your income through skills, side hustles, or career growth. Next, invest in income-generating assets like stocks, real estate, and businesses. These assets grow over time and create passive income, allowing your money to work for you. Lastly, repeat the process. The key is consistency. Keep reinvesting your earnings into assets that generate more income until your investments cover your lifestyle. This is how the wealthy build long-term financial security. If you follow this formula, you'll never feel broke again, because instead of constantly chasing money, your money will be working for you, creating a cycle of growth and financial freedom. Most people believe that if they just earned more, their financial stress would disappear. But the truth is, it's not about how much you make. It's about how you use your money. The key to escaping the cycle isn't just working harder, it's changing your financial habits. Like avoid lifestyle inflation, invest in income-producing assets, and shifting your mindset from spending to wealth building. If you're ready to take control of your finances, don't miss my next video, where I'll break down 5 simple money habits that can transform your financial future.